don't know why it does that. I don't know why it continues to do that from time to time. But it is fixed. Everything's good. Are we?
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
You alright, Drac?
Too much high ground. Keep expecting an ambush.
The Exiles have quite a setup over there. Won't be happy to see us.
What do you miss most about the Milky Way, Vedra?
Understanding how shit works. Back home I knew the politics, the people, the places. Here everything's new. You can't play the system when you don't know what it is.
I don't know about that. The way the Nexus treated us Krogan seems like the system came with us.
Didn't get us pretty much anywhere. Let's try this again, because I think I can see where we need to go. We took us the wrong way.
All these caves, it's a smuggler's dream.
ever need a shoulder to lean on, I can, ask around.
Got a box of spares somewhere? Cave over there. Maybe something's inside.
Let's see you deal with this. All right, now I'm...
Guys ain't shit. Not when I got lots of guns.
Relaying orders from the charlatan. Fall back to Drawlear base. We have a situation.
The charlatan must be a collective dispatch.
The cave networks in this region are called Drawlear. The base must be close.
Hmm.
This place is massive.
Detecting high levels of toxic gas. Proceed with caution, Pathfinder.
Hey, I'm always cautious.
Smells even worse in here than it does out there.
Close quarters.
Shields won't last in this stuff.
Is that a generator? What's it doing all the way out here?
It appears to be powering the floodlights.
Well, yeah, but who put it here? The surveyor?
That would be a lot of equipment for one man to carry.
There is stuff up here.
Dead end. Huh. Try the other path?
Oh, I'm gonna open up all this shit first.
Wow, this place is big.
Another generator.
And more lights. They lead to something?
Find out, won't we? I do. Confirm an exit. Okay.
Huh. We're not completely closed in.
You hear that?
Intruders!
Hello.
Stand down. The charlatan wants this one alive. Out for a walk, Pathfinder?
More of a jaunt. It's good to stretch the legs.
A sense of humor. In Kadara, that'll either get you far or dead. But my orders are clear. You're not to be harmed. Crux is in charge here. If you've got questions, talk to her.
Okay. You quit doing that. That's big.
Sam, what's inside the cages?
Judging from the scratching, Ardy.
Sam, what are they doing with the Adhi?
It appears the Collective are attempting to domesticate the creatures.
And how's that going?
Aggression levels are lower than what we've seen in the wild, but I wouldn't recommend opening the cage.
Probably a good idea.
Not easy building something like that out here.
How did they build
Ah!
it?
Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy.
Is that really being stupid and not wanting to sit there and show those again? Well, Heavy Punisher, thank you for the follow. I'm sorry the alert didn't go off. OBS is being weird lately. Okay, how did they build this?
Are you a new recruit too?
No, just happened to stumble on this place.
Oh, you're the Pathfinder. Crux said we're to be nice to you. I'm new here. Still trying to take everything in.
So why are you here?
Why join the Collective?
I lived in Port my whole life. Then Sloane shows up and demands a protection fee. My family was still reeling from encounters with Ket. We couldn't pay, so the Outcast banished us to the Badlands. The Collective promised us protection and a chance to get back at Sloane. So I took it.
See you around.
Not sit there and show chat now. Well, if you're out there and talking, I can't see it. It won't. It's just being stupid.
Ready? Pathfinder, you caught me off guard. We don't receive many visitors.
I didn't come here to cause problems.
You just have interesting timing. Someone's been faking the charlatan's orders, giving bad intel. It got 2 of our recruits killed.
This is what happens when you rule from the shadows.
Organizations with a face aren't immune to greedy bastards. Trust me. The boss knows it's someone operating out of this base. It's my job to find the culprit.
So what's the holdup?
The imposter could bolt at the first sign of suspicion. I need a subtle way to smoke them out.
Why would someone risk impersonating a charlatan?
Greed is a powerful motivator, Pathfinder. The Collective has access to supplies, credits, you name it. And we only answer to one.
Well, me. We can help.
Maybe I could help? I'm not connected to the Collective. A curious outsider would raise less suspicion than an official representative.
That's true. All right, Pathfinder. Here's what we know. The drop point was in the sulfur springs, so the imposter should have high levels of sulfur in their clothes.
Sam's sensors should be able to detect that. Anything else?
We found footprints that could be human or Asari, but too smudged to get an exact size. That's all my intel. Pathfinder, still here?
Yeah, so I've got some questions for you.
Why work for the charlatan instead of Sloan?
Because moving up in the outcasts is a popularity contest. Sloane promotes her friends over the qualified. The charlatan doesn't care who you are, just how you perform.
What's life like out here?
What's it like working for the Collective?
Enjoyable for the most part. Pays good, and being representative gets me respect. Sure, I live in a cave, but every job has its downside, right?
You've no regrets about leaving the Nexus then?
No way. Those idiots have no idea what they're doing. At least the charlatan has their shit figured out.
So how did you get to be a representative?
What is a charlatan representative exactly?
Most members of the Collective have no direct contact with the charlatan. The boss delivers their orders through us. Even as a representative, I only get messages. I've never met the charlatan in person.
You're okay with that?
I don't like being micromanaged. As long as I carry out the charlatan's orders, I have the freedom to do as I want.
Okay.
Thanks for the chat.
I'd rather you not touch that. Did you hear what I said? Hands off. Seriously? Someone says don't touch that, and the first thing you do is touch
They
it.
did this in Mass Effect 3.
Am I not being clear enough? Stop touching that. It's killing you, isn't it? You gave up 600 years, came all the way to a new galaxy, and now you really want to know what that does.
Yep.
You're thinking, maybe a Thresher Maw will pop out if I just pushed hard enough.
Huh? Maybe.
Maybe it's a 3D holo of the new Blasto vid. Blasto versus the Scourge. Go ahead. Touch it one more time. And then I'll let you in on the secret. Okay. One more to make sure you really want it. Right. So every time you push that button, there's a 50-50 chance a prisoner in the next room dies from electroshock. And yet you did it again. Good thing I'm kidding. It doesn't actually do anything. This is Kadara. Everything's busted. You think you would have figured that out after the 28th try. Sucker.
Wow. Douche.
All clear.
Sulfur levels are on the high side, but not by a large percentage.
And she's Asari, which fits our footprint bill. Can't rule her out yet.
She's worth further investigation. Sulfur levels are high. Her footprints are of a similar shape to those left at the drop site.
Could be our rat.
Before accusing Dorado, perhaps you'd like to talk to her. She could have an alibi.
That's true, she's probably good. Okay, but it wouldn't let me actually talk to her, so that does me no good. Of course.
High sulfur levels, but the footprints at the drop site contradict a Solarian's webbed feet.
Just being thorough, Sam.
Sulfur levels are normal.
Not our culprit, then. Didn't peg the collective as gardeners.
Sulfur readings are low. Additionally, Angaran feet are distinct from humans and Asari.
Can't hurt to check.
I'd kill for some shut-eye.
Hey, let's
Sorry
talk to
about
you.
before. Not much traffic down here. Recruits are jumpy.
No harm, no foul.
You didn't shoot. That's all that matters.
You're awfully good-natured about people pointing guns at your face. Some of us have been down here for months. I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
There are high levels of sulfur in your clothes.
What?
How'd the sulfur get there if you haven't left in weeks?
I oversee our water filters. Make sure they aren't tampered with. I shouldn't have to tell you that Kadara's water is full of sulfur. Is that reason enough, creep?
What do you think of Lynx, Sam?
Her explanation for the level of sulfur in her clothes was plausible, Pathfinder.
I'm thinking otherwise. I'm thinking she may be the guilty party.
Don't mind me. Need something? Go bother Crux.
Crux said I was welcome here. You're not making me feel welcome.
Look, I just got back from a shit job. Haven't slept in 36 hours.
36 hours? That can't be healthy.
Defying the charlatan's orders isn't healthy. I go where I'm told.
The charlatans send you to the Sulphur Springs?
I smell that bad, huh? Like I said, it was a shit job, but I can't talk details. Especially to an outsider. See you around, Pathfinder.
Dorado's heart rate elevated when you mentioned the Sulphur Springs, Pathfinder.
Ah. I think we found our person.
Pathfinder, any luck finding the imposter?
Dorado's clothes showed high levels of sulfur. When I asked about her last job, she was evasive.
Her mission was at the port. She should have been nowhere near the springs. Aquila, detain Dorado, quietly.
On it.
Good work, Pathfinder. I'll make sure the charlatan knows you helped us settle the matter. Pathfinder, still here?
I am. I'd like to meet with the pet.
Thanks for the chat.
I'd like to meet with the person. Now what?
To finish this.
Caution, this plant is highly noxious, Pathfinder.
Damn. I was hoping for Helios' version of tulips.
The Collective most likely uses it to make poison.
Hey, you're no one to talk to.
Hello.
Alright,
See
I
you
guess that
around.
was it.
Shit. I am running with the wrong crew.
Hey!
Joking. But seriously, that's an impressive amount of merch.
Okay, so now what? Is that it? Alright, I guess we go back out the way we came. Looking good. Hey, let's go see what else is in these caves.
Okay, this was the Surveyor's last known location.
That's it for now.
That him?
The Surveyor. Who did it? Outcasts? Collective? Random exiles?
Gravity.
What?
He broke his neck, probably from trying to obtain barite samples.
I'll be damned.
Sam, download his data. We can at least deliver that.
Okay then. No, what was the cause of death? Gravity. Take us back out, I think. Alright, now what? Am I moving? Back up a little bit and get off. fast travel there and see if we can get to where we actually need to go.
Who isn't worried out here?
You don't act like it.
You learn not to show it.
Enemies!
Goes underground.
Hopefully there's a way down. But we're gonna need a really big drill.
This area could be viable for an initiative outpost, Pathfinder. However, for any long-term success, you'll need to find a solution to Kadara's water toxicity problems.
This is Sloane's territory. Gotta make a deal with her first.
What about the charlatan? The collective's gaining power.
We do not know the charlatan's identity. Sloane may be our only option. Vidal could offer insight.
Between the eyes.
Pulling out the fancy move. Cover, grenade. Enemy down.
That's that.
Easy enough. Anything good? Kinda. Kinda, sorta-ish. See if we can't find our way in. That was a memory trigger.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Look, it's easy. You just pull the hinge back and snap the upgrade straight on the barrel.
Doesn't seem secure.
It's secure. I promise.
Back in my day, upgrades were handmade, custom fitted. Not
Don't say uphill both ways. Don't say it.
Turians didn't used to be so damn lippy either.
Somebody that doesn't have any of this. Tough to say.
Pathfinder, this is the murder site Mr. Vidal asked you to investigate.
Then investigate we shall.
Pathfinder, then Terev claimed he buried the Ket transponder near this location.
Reyes, I'm at the crime scene. Great.
I've got intel on our dead guy. Krogan male. Went by the name of ZR. His frontal plate was pried off before he was shot to death.
Bad way to go.
Poor bastard.
Not one of mine.
Do your scanning thing. Look for anything that might lead us to the killer.
The Angaran footprints lead this way.
See where they go.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
It's a start.
Angaran blood. Matches your Rokar theory, Reyes.
DNA cannot identify political affiliations.
Yeah.
Keep scanning. We need hard evidence.
Anything else to scan? Ooh, hello. And a bottle. Body. That's great. Scan highlighted objects. I'm doing that. There's no highlighted objects inside. Let's check outside.
A knife. Killer must have dropped it during the getaway. Something's carved into the blade.
It's Shalash, the Angaran trade language. A home filled with strangers becomes a prison.
Sounds pretty Rokar.
This inscription, along with the DNA and footprints, supports the theory proposed by Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder.
Let's pay our local Rokar a visit.
You know where they are?
I wasn't sitting on my ass this whole time. I'm looking at the place right now.
Send me the coordinates. These murders stopped today.
Like that, I haven't been sitting on my ass. This is about as far as I've ever gotten at this point in the game. I played it on Xbox. This is about as far as I've gotten.
Found it.
That thing's busted.
The transponder's power source is drained.
So let's juice it up. Turn it on, then Gil can work his magic.
Once complete, this should provide us with the Archon's location, and in turn, Meridian's.
We're one step closer to building a home in Helios.
Oh yeah, the hard part's totally behind us.
Yeah. Hard part's totally behind
Pathfinder,
us.
Reyes still needs your help investigating the murders in Kadara Port.
I know. You.
Welcome to Charybdis Point. Name's Malix. You looking for a place to hole up? Got some open beds. Food and clean water cost extra.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm just looking around.
Look all you like. Just don't make trouble.
So, tell me about Charybdis Point.
You get a lot of business out here?
Our establishment might not look like much, but spend a few nights in the Badlands and we're practically Hotel Azure. Clean beds, warm grub, and the only place for miles with properly filtered water. Serious amenities on Kadara.
Can you tell me about the murdered Krogan?
One of your neighbors was murdered.
ZR's dead?
Very. Know anything that could help me track his killer?
No. ZR had a habit of shooting anyone who got close to his lawn. Still, grumpy bastard had his uses. People think twice about robbing you when there's a Krogan next door.
What's your story?
How'd you end up on Kadara?
Followed Sloan from the Nexus, but couldn't pay her protection fees. No fancy port for me.
She forced you out?
Those are the rules. Can't pay the fees, can't live on the mountain. First few months were tough. No water, no weapons to hunt. I really thought I was gonna die out here.
But you survived.
You obviously pulled through.
I didn't travel 600 years to starve to death. I found other exiles. Put the strength in numbers theory to the test. Thus, Charybdis Point was born.
I better get going.
See you around.
Apparently bunk beds are high tech. Well, something about that Malix guy has me semi-concerned. That data pad has some sketch info on it.
Welcome back.
Okay,
I better get going.
See you around.
Head back that way.
We're checking out that camp, right?
appreciate the assistance, but you need to leave.
I won't poke anything I'm not supposed to. I promise.
Kid knows what he's doing.
It'll be easier to show you.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
What are you guys shooting at?
Interface successful, Pathfinder.
That's it? Did they get rid of doing the thing? That was weird. Okay, that was easier than any of the other monoliths.
Drac, how come you like me? We Turians haven't exactly treated Krogan very well.
You aren't like most Turians, Petra. You know what it's like to hurt a little.
I haven't taken half the shots you have. Still have all my limbs.
Give it time.
Ah! Shotguns just kicked everybody's ass. That it? There's nothing else here, huh? Okay, well. One worth a whole hell of a lot of time.
You know what surprises me? How not angry I am. Sometimes it feels like I should be angrier.
How would that help? Anger only gets you so far before you buck up and fix what needs fixing.
That's you. That's why you got off the Nexus. It's harder to fix something you can't change.
Approaching nav point for the weapons cache, Pathfinder.
Hope it's worth the credits.
That's it for now.
Who's over here?
The Turians set us up. What a surprise. Nice aim.
Flattered.
Between the eyes.
Nice job.
Kill.
I think that's all of them.
Easy peasy.
It's full. After that ambush, I thought the whole thing was a scam.
Turian still got explaining to do.
Damn right she does.
Undocumented mineral nearby, Pathfinder.
Nice work. Hostiles ahead!
Just try to stop me.
Else?
Outlaws.
There. You ready? How's that?
Enemy down.
Go check out inside. A whole lot of anything. Whole lot of nothing. But in here. Also a whole lot of nothing.
I'm receiving lifeform readings near that salvage. Unaffiliated outlaws.
Hostiles!
Got them all.
I know. That sounded big. Whatever that was, that sounded big with lots of teeth.
This is it. Rhea's actually gonna show up.
We'll find out, won't we? Yes?
Reyes should be here.
I detect no sign of Mr. Vidal, Pathfinder. Shall we proceed without him?
That's not...
Don't move.
Were we too loud?
Shut up. Farrell will deal with you.
Right. presume.
I don't need to tell you what happens next.
A general idea.
You're gonna try to kill me and my friends. I've got a few questions first.
No. You'll bleed, just like the others.
So it's true. You murdered innocent people.
Invaders and sympathizers are not innocent. I will protect my home.
Don't let your hate poison you. We can coexist.
Like here on Kadara. Sloane lies to my people and uses them for power.
I'm not Sloane.
You are all the same.
Not so fast.
You're late.
I've got a good reason. You'll see in 3...
Don't just stand there!
2...
Kill them!
Still mad?
Die!
We've got targets!
That one's not getting up!
Oh, come on.
Giving it everything I got.
Just poke around. See if there's anything here to play with. There's stuff. Not a whole lot of stuff, but there's some stuff. That's that way. Let's take a look over here. Ooh, hello.
You were right. These logs prove they came here for recruits, then started killing the locals.
And now they're dead. Don't you love a happy ending?
Not quite what I would call a happy ending, but it'll do. Guess that's it for here. What else do we got? Thank you for the titanium.
The streets of Kadara are safe again.
You did good, Ryder. Don't worry. I'll let all the important people know who to thank.
Hope it makes a difference.
Maybe the exiles will see the initiative in a new light.
Anything's possible. Admit it, some of that was fun.
Some of it.
I knew it. You're all right. Don't be a stranger, Pathfinder.
Okay, that was easy enough. We got a
Hostiles ahead!
Really?
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder.
Nice work.
What's in here?
Remnant. They're completely fried.
Bullet holes match weapons from the Milky Way, Pathfinder.
Huh.
Probably try to scavenge whatever they can.
Whoa. Okay. Like, what am I supposed to look at? Like, hey, go look at this. And I looked at it and there's nothing. That was big, whatever the hell that thing was.
be enough glyphs.
Did they take out?
All right, one more and the vault should be open.
Did they take out the Sudoku? 'Cause that's two we haven't had to do. Howdy, sir. A little late for you, isn't it? Or I guess early, I guess, because it's 5 o'clock in the morning there for you. What the hell are you doing?
Nice work.
Stuck on fellowship from the fellowship. Hey, there are worse days.
I love this squad.
All right, we're gonna have to get in a little bit closer. So how goes everything in the UK this evening?
Whoa, heads up! Here they come!
Build a bit of there you go. I'm always debating various purchases, which is the problem. What purchases are we thinking about? Are we debating on now? Is it now? Okay. We know if that fixes it at all. Here, right, GPU. You actually found a GPU somewhere?
Pathfinder, my sensors read an Andromeda plant sample nearby.
That's a fair amount of coin. A little bit. Where are we going now? That's about where we are. Let's travel. Oh, well, I told Art I was gonna that I've got a 3 terabyte that is just doing nothing.
What now? Perhaps Reyes has another job for you.
And I swapped out one for another, all that other crap.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
And I told him, I'm like, I don't need it, and he's building a server, so I've got 3 terabytes that I'm willing to just sit there. Hello. Get that on fire. Okay. So I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna send him 3 terabytes of fun.
The Outlaws built some kind of tech. They'll be looking to defend it.
God. Too high or mic too low? Hold on. How about that? Is that any better? Much better. Okay. Now then.
Back again?
That nav point was a setup.
Setup? Was the cache not there?
You sent me into an ambush.
I sent you nowhere. I provided a location. You decided to go there. I'm not responsible for the actions of my other customers.
Other customers?
I may have sold the nav point to multiple people, but in my defense, I didn't think you'd all show up at once.
I want my credits back.
Sorry, sweetheart. I don't do refunds. Besides, you got your weapons. But I don't like unhappy customers. I'll give you a discount for your trouble. That's more than fair.
Mm-hmm. see if there's anything in here. I'm actually kind of close to done. It's getting close to end of the night. Well, I mean, it's a little late for you. Like, did I go to all of the right places, or do? Oh no, I've still got a couple places to go. Can I even get to that? I don't know if I can get to that or not. We'll find out. My entire schedule has slipped on normality, working in bar. Yeah, well, you know what it is.
That doesn't look like an outcast or collective camp. Let's check it out.
Been in there. We don't need to check that out. What we need to do is go up here. Ah, there we go.
Activating automated forward station deployment. Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder. I've added them to your nav system.
See if we can get to that. This will probably be one of the last things we get to tonight. I mean, tomorrow is a Friday. I don't have a whole lot going on, but still. I do need to get the kids up and going, because Zen is going to South Carolina for the day. So she's going tomorrow morning at like 4 a.m. Gets back on Saturday evening for a friend's birthday party. So it's like, I'm doing the whole solo dad thing for a day, which is not a big deal. I do that all the time.
There it is. Last known location of this Johann guy. Hopefully Remy's inside. And alive.
Warden said Johann ran a nasty crew. Don't expect a warm welcome.
Don't think they're gonna invite us in for coffee?
Almost had him on the run. Oh. Yes, I did just rush a Krogan. Yes, I did do that.
All right, let's find Remy.
Gameplay not realistic? Okay.
Some of the victim's organs are missing.
Oh,
Detecting traces of human flesh and blood.
Sam, are you saying they were eating people?
Yes, Pathfinder.
Hopefully they kill them first.
Come on, Drac.
What? Just saying.
Are you all right?
They were going to eat me.
I know.
They brought a group of us here from the slums, said we'd be safe. I'm the only one left.
We're here.
You're safe now. It's over.
No, it's not. I'm still stuck in the Badlands, even though I paid my protection fee.
I know. The outcast who wrongly kicked you out of Kadara Port. He sent me.
Are they going to let me back in?
At the very least. Grayson, I found Remy. We need a pickup.
Thank God. I'll send a shuttle right away.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I played Destiny anytime recently. I have started a little bit of Witch Queen, so I'm in there a little bit.
I thought I was going to die here.
Grabbing him at some point? Absolutely. My comfort pick for sofa game in the last week and a half. See, here's my thing, okay? I've got, with the exception of a couple of things, I've got almost all of the parts for a completely separate computer. Like, I realistically could just take the drives out of this, the motherboard and CPU out, and this would be a perfectly acceptable, like, it would just need motherboard, CPU, GPU, which I've got some spares of. You know, the problem is that I could definitely not put that in the family room. The kids would just, it would get knocked over. It's glass. It's got all that other shit. Like, it would just not be good.
Move along.
Could put it upstairs, but then it's not 4K upstairs.
Ryder. Perfect timing. You saved me the trouble of looking for you. Something wrong? Have there been more murders? Nothing so morbid. This is actually a personal favor. A business rival, Zia Cordier, lifted cargo I was moving for a client.
You want my help getting it back?
We worked so well together on the Rokar job, I thought you'd be willing.
How did he steal it?
How'd this rival of yours get hold of your cargo?
Her usual tactics. Got my middleman drunk, then stole his ship.
Sounds like you know from experience.
Please, I keep to a 3-drink maximum when I'm on a job.
People Silverstone case? That's just it. I have a new case and everything. Like, I have a new case for the whole water cooling build, the whole bit. The only thing, like, realistically, I would just need the physical computer to put in there. Like, I could put the 6800K in there that I've got. So I've got a motherboard and CPU, come to think of it. I've got some RAM. It would probably run Destiny at 1080p.
What did she steal?
No idea. Client paid extra for privacy. Considering my fees, it must be valuable.
You didn't check?
Honor's got a price. And the client paid it.
We cut the profits, 50-50.
60-40. Final offer.
Deal.
When she stops in Kadara, Zia drinks at Krala's song. We'll start there. See if Umi heard anything that could help us.
So, I have landed on the color of the fittings and stuff that I want to use. And I found this. So it's EK. It's their black chrome. Hold on a second. It's their black chrome. No, it's black chrome. So what it is this is it's a fill port. So it's a drain. So it's threaded at the front, but then when you want to sit there and drain it, you just sit there and slide it and it will drain. So it's a whole lot smaller than those ball valve ones that you see people using all the time. Like I wanted to get something kind of cheap-ish, and this wasn't too bad, because I wanted to see what some of these things look like with that, and I like that. The ball valve thing is kind of nice and all, but it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to put any quick connects in there. This thing's going to be, it's going to be soft tubing, but that's it. No quick connects.
Think it will scar?
Shouldn't. Metagel works wonders on stab wounds.
Good news, Doctor. Got your formula.
You have no idea what this means to me.
One of your old co-workers, Dr. Farrenth, claimed she helped you create Oblivion. That it was always meant to be a drug.
That's a lie. Arena's not even a doctor.
Figured as much. You've only shown yourself to be a decent man.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I won't forget this.
Okay, that's done. Still need to track down Reyes' cargo, though.
Be downstairs. Yeah, so no quick disconnects. I got one of those pressure testers. So I got the pressure tester, and I got a mount so that I can mount the pump. So right now, the only things left are tubing, which I've got a pretty good idea what I'm going to go with. I know what finish fittings I want to go with. So now it's a matter of figuring out, like, I have a pretty good idea of how many barbs I'm going to need. But some of it is, do I need angles or any of this other shit, and I haven't quite figured that out yet.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Here you go.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
We meant to do water cable for build 10, but that became the server. Gotcha. Right. We'll go upstairs real quick. Finish a couple more things. Oh, hello. Couple more talking kind of turn-in quests, and then that'll be it for the night.
What do you want? Relax, I'm not here to cause trouble. I just have a few questions.
Get on with it, then.
Is this still part of Kadara Port?
You mean, is it under Sloane's protection? No. The slums are for exiles who can't pay their protection fees.
Then why are you here? No offense.
To keep the filth in the gutter. You'd be surprised how many people try to sneak up to the docks.
Any recent disturbances?
Seen any trouble lately?
No more than usual. Murder rate's gone up, but that's not surprising.
Why's that?
More exiles arrive on Kadara every day. Good for trade, but in my experience, more people means more murder.
So tell me about the outcasts.
You're part of Sloane's gang?
Anyone who's anyone joins the outcasts.
What about the collective?
Fuck them. They're nobodies. And when Sloane gives the word, they'll be dead nobodies.
Okay, so tell me about those folks that go out to the Badlands.
What can you tell me about the rest of Kadara?
You mean outside the mountain? It's no man's land. Ceasefire rule doesn't apply there, so don't go walking up to just anyone.
Even the outcasts?
Especially the outcasts. You're packing some serious hardware. I've shot people for less.
Okay.
I better get going.
If you see any collective bastards roaming around, shoot them for me.
Alright, where the hell do we go? Go back upstairs. There we go. Yes, go upstairs. We are now actually further than I was the first time I played this on PlayStation. Xbox, rather. absolutely blind play. Advanced Black Widow. Oh, baby. I can't buy it? Oh, you suck. What the hell am I wearing right now? Pathfinder Scout Helmet 3. Okay, yeah. We're gonna need to craft some of this crap. Helmet 3. Arms 4. Chest 3. Legs 3. Okay, yeah, we got some building to do. Let's see. Pathfinder Helmet 5, okay. Pathfinder Armor 5. That's chest. I don't have enough platinum. Fuck. I don't have enough platinum. Fuck. Alright, Colt, who are you?
You staying long?
Hadn't planned on it, but I could be persuaded.
Take it this beauty is yours?
The Tempest? Yeah, she's mine.
Hell of a ship. We don't get many like her. Colt Dalton, Kadara Docks Manager. Sloan said to make sure no one harasses you.
Awfully nice of her.
Uncharacteristically so. You must be important.
How safe are the docks here?
How safe is it here?
Safety's a commodity on Kadara. It depends on how much you're willing to spend. The port's gun-free, but murder comes in all shapes and sizes. Still, better than living outside the mountain. It's no man's land out there.
Keep him busy.
Does Kadara get a lot of traffic?
Since we moved in? Oh yeah. Kadara is one of the few planets in Helios with a functioning economy. Got Angara and exiles from all over Helios moving their cargo through this port.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Back to work.
Work.
Remy made it back safe. I've promised to take care of her protection fees for the next few months.
Not good enough.
Make that indefinitely.
But...
she was almost eaten alive.
all right, fine. Thanks for finding her. I owe you.
There you go. Much better. Maybe I can buy some platinum.
Sloan brings stability and... Pathfinder. I'm afraid Sloan put you on the no-recruit list.
We can still talk, right? I want to know more about the outcasts.
I'll answer what I can.
So how does somebody join you?
Can anyone join the outcasts? Besides me, of course.
Anyone can show interest, but Sloan has final say on who becomes a member.
I'm guessing there's a selection process.
All recruits undergo a series of trials that tests their endurance, loyalty, and intellect.
So, what do you stand for?
What does it mean to be part of the outcasts?
For most people, it's a sense of security. Something desperately needed in Helios.
You didn't feel secure on the Nexus?
You weren't there during the uprising. It was chaos. And the idiots running things only made it worse. Thanks to Sloan, we have direction. A family.
So you're happy under Sloan?
Yeah, guess I am. Can't say this is what I expected when I signed up in the Milky Way. But I came to Andromeda to be part of something bigger than myself. I have that with the outcasts.
Okay, so tell me about Sloan.
Tell me about Sloan.
Before the uprising, she was head of Nexus Security. She gave up her position to protect us. We'd be dead if not for her.
Do you know her personally?
She makes it a point to get to know all of her people, which is a lot more than the charlatan can say.
Why all the bad blood with the Collective?
Things seem tense between the outcasts and the Collective.
They're a bunch of hypocritical upstarts who hide their dirty tactics behind good business.
See? There's that tension.
Sloan will make quick work of them.
Why hasn't she done so already?
It's not for me to question her methods. Kadara's ours. Nothing's gonna change that.
Alright, well, thanks for your help.
That's all for now.
See you around, Pathfinder.
Here, something extra.
This doesn't make us friends.
Apparently, half the people I knew who left in the uprising ended up here. Good for them, good for me, and good for the Nexus. You didn't hear me say that.
I won't say a thing.
Lips sealed.
Thanks. I'm trying to protect you too. If leadership finds out you know about me trading here, you have enough to deal with. I don't want to give them reasons to meddle.
Appreciate it.
I've got a couple calls to make, so I'll let you go.
Nice gear. Could find something better. Check the console.
I've been looking for an edge.
Out here, you'll need it.
Okay.
How's that pistol working out? It's fine. Expecting a new shipment soon.
05, that's just weapons. Okay. Not what I need.
You okay?
None of your business, Enard.
Whoa, sorry. Just wanted to help.
Your kind never just offers something. There's always a price.
Living under Sloan, I can see why you'd think that. But we're not all the same.
You do look different from the others. Cleaner.
So what's troubling you?
My sister, Morga, works the pipes. Makes sure the port has filtered water. But she's been missing for 3 days.
Tell me about her job.
Is Morga's line of work dangerous?
It can be. Kadara's water is highly acidic. Fixing a leaky pipe could result in major burns. But no one knows Kadara's filtration system like Morga.
Anything weird happening with her?
Is it unlike your sister not to check in?
Extremely. We're all that's left of our family. The rest were murdered when the Ket invaded Kadara.
We'll take a look for her.
I'll keep an eye out for your sister.
Thank you.
Pathfinder, we could use the grates to scan the pipes at a safe distance.
Yeah, but what I want is a place that I can buy platinum.
Join the Outcast family today.
Tell Sloan to keep her back. Welcome back.
Oop. They don't have what I want either. All right, it is just about 1 o'clock, so now is as good a time as any for us to give us to quit. So let's see here.